Good morning, my dear students. In the previous class, I have discussed about what is polynomial. Let us discuss some more examples on it. The first one example is x to the power 3 by 2 divided by x to the power 1 by 2 plus 1. Is this a polynomial or not? So, we have to check what? We have to check the power of the variable of each term. Power of variable of each term, right? So here, what will be the power of the variable x? Let us check. Simply, we can just say that the power of x is 3 by 2 or 1 by 2. We can say, right? We have to first solve it. So how can we solve? This will be subtract from this one. Why? Why this will be? As you know, a to the power n divided by a to the power n equal to a to the power m minus n. For example, x to the power 3 divided by x to the power 2 is equal to x to the power 3 minus 2. That is x to the power 1. The power will be subtract when bases are equal. Here base is a, here base is a. If both bases are equal, then if it is a division, then the power will subtract. Similarly, if base is equal and there is a multiplication, then power will be added. Yes or no? From this we can get x to the power 3 into x to the power 2 is equal to x to the power 3 plus 2, that is x to the power 5. Simply, these are the simple methods, right? Okay, let us erase it and focus on it. Okay, what will this? If we will take LCM as 2, then 3 minus 1 plus 1. If you will solve it, 2 by 2 plus 1, that is x to the power 1 plus 1. So, this algebraic expression gives what? X to the power 1 plus 1. That is, the power of x is 1. Here the power of x is 0. So, this is purely a polynomial, right? Okay. One more example on it. This is homework for you, right? You have to check and tell me whether it is a polynomial or not, right? Right? You have to solve it. Okay. Note down it. Okay. Okay. Now we'll discuss about coefficients, constants, and degrees of a polynomial. So we'll discuss what? Coefficients, constant, and degree of a polynomial, right? Okay, we'll go step by step. What is coefficients, what are the constants, and what is the degree of a polynomial? One of the most important topics as you know, I put one up here, so it will be plural topics. This English, leave it. Okay, thank you. Okay, coefficients. If suppose I am giving an example, ax square plus bx plus c is a polynomial, right? What are the coefficients? Coefficients of what? Coefficients of variables, right? Here coefficient of x square is equal to what? This thing. What things is multiplied with x square? That is what? Coefficient. So coefficient of x is what? It's b, simply b. And c is what? Coefficient of x to the power 0, or that is also known as what? Constant term. Why it is? It can constantly what? I think there is no variable, so it is constant simply, right? Also, or we can write it as coefficient of x to the 0. Okay. Give examples. We'll discuss some examples also, more examples on it. Suppose I'm giving an example, 2x square plus 3x plus 4. So what is the coefficient of x square? Coefficient of x square is 2. Coefficient of x is 3. Coefficient of x to the power 0 or constant term, right? Or constant term is equal to what? Here is 4. Simply. Okay. Let us give some more examples. Suppose the example is here, minus 3x square plus 4x minus 2. So coefficient of x square is what? Coefficient of x square is here minus 3. Coefficient of x is what? Here plus 4. And constant term or coefficient of x to the 0 is what? Minus 2. I think it's very easy and it's so clear, right? Okay. Let us give one more example. Right? One more example is, suppose this is 3x square, this is minus 4x, this is plus 1. So what is the coefficient of x square? 3. What is the coefficient of x? Minus 4. Constant term, that is 1. So let us consider another one example. X minus 2. Here coefficient of x is what? Coefficient of x is what? Simply 1. Here 1 is there, right? And constant term is what? Minus 2. So I think you all cleared about what is coefficients and what are the constant terms, right? Let us discuss the most important concept, right? That is degree of a polynomial. I am giving some examples. Degree means what? Degree means highest power of the polynomial. Highest power of the polynomial. Highest power of the polynomial, right? Let us give some examples. Suppose here I am giving some easy examples. 3x square plus 2x plus 1. This is a example of what? This is an example of polynomial. So here in the first term, the power of x is 2. Here in the second term, the power of x is 1. Here the power of x is 0. So what is the maximum power? Here is the maximum power is 2. So we can say the degree of this polynomial is what? 2. Highest power. We have to check, nothing else, right? Let us give some more examples on it. Suppose x cube minus 5x square plus 1. You can see here that the power of x is maximum here, that is 3. So degree is what? So degree of this polynomial is 3. Simply, it's very easy, right? Let us discuss some other examples of polynomial. Like suppose the example is x square plus xyz plus 1. Here x, y and z, 3 variables here. x1, y and z are variables, right? So it is a polynomial of what? It is a polynomial of what? 3 variables. What are the variables? Variables is one is x, another one is y, and another one is z, right? Polynomial of, it's a polynomial of 3 variables. So what is the power of it? Let us check. Here in the first term, the power of x is 2. What is the power of here? Simply, what will be? No. Actually, let us see. X, y, z. You have to think that 3 are equal. Means x into x into x. In your mind, right? In your mind, you have to think that this is also x, this is also x, this is also x. So what will be its power? 1. So 3. Its power is 3. So what is the degree of this polynomial? It is 3. Simply x square y. What is the degree of this polynomial? Simply, if it is a polynomial of 2 variable, so this is 2, this is 1. 2 plus 1, 3. Right? Some more examples. X square y. Okay. Y, as you know, a to the m into a to the n equal to a to the m plus n. If bases are equal, then power will be added. Here we have to think that all variables are equal. We have to think mindly, right? So just think that these 2 are equal in your mind, then calculate its power. 2 plus 1, 3. Okay, let us give some more examples on it. Okay, example is x plus y plus z. Simply, this is a polynomial of 3 variables. 1, 2, 3. X is a variable, here y is a variable, and z is also a variable. So it is a polynomial of what? Polynomial of 3 variables. So let us check its power, right? Here power is 1, here power is 1, here power is 1. So simply the maximum power is 1. So its degree is what? Degree will be 1. Okay, it's very easy. Let us give more examples. Do you know one thing? Example is the best way to show the meaning of a word, right? So that for this reason I am giving more and more examples, right? Okay, Suppose this is a question of x square x cube yz plus x square y square z plus xy z plus 3. This is purely a what polynomial. Why? Here is power of this term is what? 3 plus 1 plus 1 5. Here 2 plus 2 plus 1 5. Here 3 1 1 1 1 plus 1 plus 1 3. Here 0. This is purely a polynomial, right? So what is its degree? We have already calculated. That is 5 or this 5. Anything. Okay. And one more thing you have to keep in your mind, that degree of a polynomial is fixed or constant. Degree of a polynomial is fixed or a constant. Means if this is a polynomial, then you can say that its degree is 3. We can say that degree is 2 or 0. Only degree is 3. But power is what? Its powers are 3, 2 and 0. Powers are 3, 2, 0. But degree is 1. Degree is one of the powers. Degree is one of the powers. So we can see here write as degree is the maximum power of a polynomial. Maximum power of a polynomial. Right? I think you all have a clear ideas on this. What on this? Degrees and coefficients and constant. Simply I'm giving more examples. One more example, that is I say x to the power 7 plus 3x plus 2. First degree, simply its degree is 7, as the power of x maximum here is 7. Here is 1, here is 0, power of x, right? So degree 7. Coefficient, what will be coefficient? Coefficient of x equal to, coefficient of x to the 7 equal to 1. Coefficient of x here equal to 3 and constant term equal to 2. So it's completed coefficient, constant and degrees of a polynomial. Then one more topic, one more concept is, okay, leave it. We'll discuss about it in the next class. Okay, thank you.